Careful. Go around. Yep. Keep pushing. Push. Push. Push your legs. Push. 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 Yeah. Push. Yeah. Nice work.
Vintage Magic. Game, collect, invest. For more information about our consulting and professional services, visit vintagemagic.com.
All right, guys, welcome back. Welcome back. It's me, Daniel of vintagemagic.com. All right, so this question was posed to me recently. Daniel, why don't you become a grader at Beckett or PSA? And second question was also posed to me, why is there a problem with all these graders and why are they having a hard time finding graders? Well, okay, so this is a great question, actually. Two-part question. So, first part. Why do I work for PSA and BGS? You're probably wondering, why the hell is that related to the grader shortage, or why is it that the grades are the cards are taking forever to come back, as much as like a year or even 2 years maybe? Well, it's all related because of one reason. Here's the thing: it's personnel, it's HR, it's the way of life works. Let me explain something. When you guys just ask yourself a question. Okay, when you grade cards and stuff, do you need a college degree? No, you don't. Okay, we can agree to that. Okay. Industry experience, that matters. Okay, you have to have appreciation for collectibles, be a person of meticulous detail. We're talking about graders, by the way. Someone that is, knows how to handle things in a very systematic order, not messy, cluttered. These are all qualities of a grader, right? So think about that. If you have a individual who doesn't have a college degree and basically has that skill set, they're going to make, and I don't know the exact salary now, but I believe the starting in Southern California for PSA is around $60,000, I would say. And then in Dallas, it's probably around $40,000 to $45,000. And then it's probably an hourly thing, maybe even salary if you negotiate it, and plus benefits, plus the 401k, all that jazz, right? So if you think about that, that's a pretty good deal for people without a college degree. Now, looking at that in terms of a career, you could actually reach, the higher director level, maybe VP level if they have it. And those guys, I'm sure, make multiple six-figure type of salaries, maybe 200K or something, with 250K with bonuses. Not bad for someone with no college degree. But the problem is, when you talk about people who are meticulous with their cards and grading and stuff, they generally create their own business. This is the main reason why there's a shortage in actual graders for PSA and Beckett. Case in point, I met with Steve Sloan a few years back, and he was a nice guy, president of PSA, took over for Joe Orlando, and he basically said that's the number one problem they have is they can't find enough qualified graders. And that could be a numerous amount of reasons. It could be either they're not detailed enough, they don't pass the tests that they have, they might have background checks they don't pass, they might have conflict of interest. Oh, that's another thing, is that, think about this. Graders can't go off and create a business on the side, a side business, and then sell cards conflicting to what they're doing. I don't know if the rule is now that they can sell other companies' cards. Not sure, but it makes no sense, right? Even if I was a grader at Beckett or PSA, and then I started selling a competitor's cards, but I did that full time on the side and started grading cards. Do you see what the problem would be is? Because it could easily become a manipulation thing. It could easily become something where, let's say I know a friend of a friend of a friend, and I start doing the hookup process. That's obviously a terrible thing. It would ruin the integrity of grading itself as we know it, and it would ruin the collectibles market. So that is another reason why that entrepreneurship is so much, you make so much more money. Now, you might ask yourself, well, Dan, 40 to 60K starting. Are you sure that's right? Okay, I don't even care. Let's just bump it to 75. Let's bump it to $80,000 a year starting. Not going to happen for PSA and BGS. Now, if you have experience, though, probably might get around there. But let's just say entry-level, trainable type of thing. And so that's the problem, is that trainable, let's say fresh out of the gate, never held a Magic card, a baseball card, whatever, right? You don't even know, you know things about sports, you know the players, that helps, right? But you haven't really graded that many cards. The amount of training involved is astronomical. I mean, I don't even know how you can let anybody grade cards if they don't even know, when you open the cards in the pack, you don't even know how they should look like. That leaves rooms for people grading cards that are altered, trimmed, colored, manipulated, old cards being aged and looking like nicer corners and edges, whatever. Dude, the doctoring level is sick in sports card world, especially. So if you don't understand the cards and you haven't even been collecting the cards, I don't think that's going to help in your resume. Now, you're probably like, well, Dan, I collect. I play Magic. I go to the Yankees games. I go to the Dodgers games. My dad has front row seats. I know things about baseball. Shit, I obviously know things about baseball cards because I go to the games. That's not how it works. In the sports card world, in the gaming business, in Pokemon, whatever, knowing your craft, knowing the cards, being involved in the industry, maybe social media, stuff like that, can actually help your resume, without a doubt. So it really becomes a situation where if you really want to make it in the sports card, Magic, Pokemon grading type of business, you're going to have credentials beyond a college degree and also just knowing about sports or stuff like that. Now, you're probably looking at this video like, Dan, I collect. Now, this is to you people who are more serious. I collect. I have binders of sets, organized collections. I've graded cards that are PSA 10, BGS 9.5. I could grade. I could make $100,000 a year one day. Why not? Okay. And I have to say, a lot of you out there, if you are looking for a job, go to Beckett.com or PSAcard.com and go to their careers area and see if there's a job opening, which there probably is. And I will tell you that it would be great to have people that are interested in grading and in the hobby. But I think what comes about it is that I don't think the pay really is what I said, $80K. I have a feeling that the pay is what I said before, $60 to $40K, PSA and Beckett. Now, remember, cost of living in Southern California is very expensive. Dallas is getting expensive also in Beckett. So if you think about that, in order to actually have a living, because rent is, could be $1,500, $2,000 alone, car, insurance, food, kids. See where I'm going with this? If you have the potential to get a college degree, you're probably going to end up getting that. Then get a job at corporate America, probably end up making six figures a lot faster than possibly grading. So individuals who are qualified because they collect and stuff like that probably end up doing a different career because of that main reason of getting a degree, having a higher level of career progression, maybe able to travel the world, maybe go to executive management, fancy, I don't know, business cards to basically take people out. I don't know. But that also begs another reason why I've kind of realized why people don't want to just grade cards. In a dark room with a light and a loop, God, my eyes hurt. A loop, my neck hurts. Think about it. Seriously, my neck. Do you hear that snap? Looking at, I want you to imagine this. Being in a dark room, a computer right there, with information, you have a loops, blue light, whatever the hell you're doing, whatever fancy devices you have, and your neck is constantly looking at cards. Constantly looking at the cards in this position. You can't go like this. It has to be a little bit like this. You see where I'm going with this? I've looked at so many damn cards in Magic, and even sports cards. My neck hurts. Honestly, I need like a daily massage if I can. And it's hard. I might as well get a chiropractor in my room right now, cracking my neck every hour to the hour because, yeah, it hurts. It aches in your body, your position, everything. So a lot of these graders are in these environments that are really difficult. And then graders that are, this kind of leads to the question, why would they want to do this long term? Imagine doing this for 1 year. Okay, fine. I travel a little bit to the shows. I mix it up. Okay, 5 years? This is kind of, my neck hurts now. 10 years? 20 years? I don't know if that'll ever last, but I don't think people ever, only a few graders have done that. That's a career, and you become management. And it's hard because the labor involved in terms of your neck, in your body, in your mind, your eyesight, oh my gosh, your focus, your ability to get the card grading accuracy, not even just the grades, but also the authenticity portion and the identifying fraudulent cards, etc. It takes a lot of mental brain power. And I will say this, that over the years, I've met, people in the industry. There's a lot of people that love to, gamble. They love to drink. They love to party. They love to go out and have a social life. God, you know what? If I've been looking at thousands of cards all day, I would like to probably go out and also watch a baseball game, whatever, right? I like to socialize. And that also leaves a situation where, let's say you're like a normal person and you go to work, you grab, 3 or 4 beers after work, and you grab your dinner and you're tired, right? Then you have to go back to work. Remember something though. The graders are in this dark bat cave environment. They are in an environment where it's challenging from a perspective of, focus. They're always constantly challenged. By the way, I'm not knocking the graders. I know it's hard. But finding the right people who will be in that right environment and want that as a career is really hard. So for those of you who think that, why can't they just hire some graders by some kind of fairy dust? It doesn't work that way. There's so many people that don't even want to do the job. There's entrepreneurs that already make more money selling cards and other type of, social media type of things with box breaks and other things like that, right? Why would they want to actually grade the cards monetarily? And the last thing I will say about it is freedom. Being a grader, you always have to, you can't do this in Hawaii. You can't do this at your home because of the liability issue. If you travel, you have to be in a hotel room with another grader for security reasons. And you have, also the sales are probably there because I know this for a fact. There was some RCR stuff and they had 2 graders and their sales rep, and they basically work together as a team. The security reasons, because one guy can't be by himself, right? There has to be verification processes. So you have to be in Dallas, or you have to be in Newport Beach or California, Irvine. Not necessarily a bad place, but you understand you can't do this on your cell phone. It's very hard. It's impossible. So it becomes a situation where I realize that the flexibility, the entrepreneurship of being your own boss outweighs considerably the grader aspect because of this. I can go do a show, a sports card show, or I can go to, Magic show, Magic Fest, whatever. I could go to, buy a collection. And then I do the processing of that collection and then look at the cards that are, worth grading, put them in the card saver ones, and then submit them. Either I can mail them or I can go to Dallas or Beckett or a PSA in Irvine, Newport Beach. Now, remember, the process has changed because of COVID. I'm talking when COVID's done, but that's generally the process. Now, then when I get the cards back, and assuming the card turnaround is fair, I'm able to sell them on my website, auction them off, eBay, whatever, right? Do private deals, white glove service if you're vintage Magic, Just something like that, right? Sell them in your basement like Rudy, but Rudy doesn't sell anything. It doesn't matter what you do. YouTube content, Twitter, Facebook, whatever, Amazon. And so you're doing all these type of things and the freedom, and you can probably just wear, an Asian male t-shirt. You can basically wear, pajamas like Hugh Hefner, a robe. I don't care what you're doing. You can eat as bad as you want or as good as you want. You can have a private chef, drive a Lamborghini, ride a bicycle wherever you want, play darts, play Diablo 4. I don't care what you're doing. And I'll do that all at once and have your feet massaged as an entrepreneur. And that's the thing. As a grader, no. It's a secure environment. There's cameras everywhere. Security is tight. You're not able to do all that stuff. You're not able to go off and, they watch whatever you do. Whatever you do, you go to the bathroom and it looks wrong, that your pockets are kind of funny, they might call you and be like, what's in your pockets? Oh, that's my medicine. That's my little, in California, right? So that's the thing. The situation is you have no freedom. You have no freedom to do what you really want to do. So that's really the answer why. It's very hard to find graders who are qualified, and also the freedom and entrepreneurial side and the growth of the collectibles industry. You might as well just do your own business. Now, the first part of the question was, why don't I become a grader at these companies? I think I just answered it. The question is, I make more money than the graders by a lot. And I can tell you I make more money than the head graders too. The guy, you know what I mean? The guy at the very top of the grading. I make more money than those guys, and my freedom and the time is more than what they have to do. And it's not a bragging thing. I'm just being honest. When you end up selling high-end Magic the Gathering cards or collectibles, it's like selling a Ferrari or Lamborghini or artwork, whatever. I sell art also. It becomes a situation where your lifestyle becomes traveling and delivering these high-end collectibles. And I'll give you a case in point. For those of you interested in actually doing this, another time, another day. I'm going in March 2021 to Vegas to meet more clients. My friend Brian Weissman and I doing another trip, just another trip. We've done so many trips together and different things, so many deals. And I'll be selling more cards, or I'll be playing some more Magic or poker. Our friend Jeff Boski will be eating out and doing some fine dining and stuff that's open. Maybe do some, gambling, maybe some bowling. I've done some bowling with Jeff Boski. It's really fun. I think we're playing some Alpha 40, old school Magic 7-point singleton. It doesn't matter. The kids are going, the wife's going, they get together, their wife or their girlfriend gets together, they go to the spa. Do you see where I'm going with this? It's like a vacation, and it's deductible in a way. Like, it's deductible because you're seeing your clients and you're building relationships, you're doing business, you're having fun, you're playing a game that you like, or collecting in the case of baseball cards or sports cards, and you're either watching a show. We're not going to watch, I think, David Copperfield is going back in town, I think on Saturday or some Friday. I don't know. Look, that's it. March 19th to the 24th. If you are around in Las Vegas, find me. I love to meet you, right? So here's the deal. That gives you an example of freedom. If you were grading at PSA or BGS, you would have to use your vacation time and get paid your $60,000 or $100,000, whatever you make per year, and that's your vacation time. But then you have to go back to the office and go work and look at cards like this. Oh, fuck. Oh. Can I get a cappuccino and a massage, please? Seriously. They should have permanent massage chairs on the frick. Like, seriously, when I'm grading cards, I wish there was a massage chair, like I take a break like this. Oh my God, I need that. I'm not kidding. My lower back would hurt. My posture, everything would suck, right? So I'm sure their medical plans has chiropractic, dental, medical, whatever, right? And that's awesome. But again, I'm trying to highlight the obvious situation that when you're an entrepreneur and you make more money and you have more freedom and time, it becomes a much more a better lifestyle to enjoy. I'm going to wrap this up here. All right, so wrap this whole thing up. I hope that answers the question. I've been asked this actually before multiple times. They haven't even done the video yet, really, in an official way. But I hope this gets you guys thinking about why it's so damn hard to find graders, you know? And a lot of you people out there will probably say, gosh, I know how to grade cards. I could do this. Wait, Dan, 100K is a lot of money to me. Hey, I'm also willing to move. Oh, that's the one thing I mentioned. You have to move. I think I said it. Move to Dallas or Southern California. You see what I'm saying? Or in this case, CGC. They're in Sarasota, Florida, near Tampa Bay, Florida. You have to go all the way over there. So you have to go to the demographic that the new location. What if you have kids, a family, a dog, dogs, cats, whatever, llamas? I don't care. You have to move them all over to that whatever, right? It's absolutely nuts. So it's not as easy as you think. I know a lot of you think that, oh, I can just do this, or man, why don't I just apply? Think about this. It's really hard to do this. And remember what I said. A lot of people are very tired physically after this, mentally especially, and physically. I mean, staring at a card, having the pressure of handling expensive cards, and basically effing up, right? That's their job. And maybe I think you probably even get sued if it's like intentional. I don't know. It's serious business. All right, guys, what do you think? Do you think I'm right? Do you think I'm wrong? I would love to hear it in the comments. I think this video really highlights something that we're all going through, but also answers the question, why is it so hard why don't they just hire more graders? Why is it taking, 2 years to get my 60-day service back? What the hell is going on? Why is there a backlog? Why don't they just hire people off the street? Now you know why. All right, guys, take care. Have a great day, and we'll talk to you guys soon. Hey guys, it's me, Daniel with VintageMagic.com. I'm here to share with you more about our deck and set collector fulfillment service. The deck fulfillment service caters to the player. And what that basically means is if you are a player looking to fulfill your old school Magic deck, certain Power 9 or key pieces in your Vintage deck, or dual lands in your Legacy deck, we have the inventory and the resources to help you fulfill your needs. Next, we have the set collector fulfillment service. This really caters more towards the collector. Oftentimes I've been asked, hey Dan, can you help me find this specific graded card for this set? Or Dan, can you find me these 20 cards left in my beta set? It doesn't matter what you're looking for, even if it's like every single Sarah Angel possible out there, I can help you out. My resources and extensive network in Magic the Gathering, I was able to help thousands of clients all over the world fulfill their needs. I've made it my mission at VintageMagic.com to be your one-stop shop for all your collector needs. For any significant item or collection, we're able to travel anywhere in the world to meet you. The reason why my clients love this service because it saves you time. What happens is collectors and players often search all over online or vendors and they never find exactly what they're looking for. By going to us, we are the only one-stop shop who can help you with your needs. Using our service gets you exactly what you want and saves you time and money.
Vintage Magic. Game, collect, invest. For more information about our consulting and professional services, visit vintagemagic.com.